My name's Ciela Rojas and I'm going to be reading number 13 story. Lulu was in her house. She wanted to find out what the tooth fairies do with the teeth they collect. Lulu went to the magical forest and came to a stop. She realized that she couldn't spot any fairies because they were too small. Lulu then went back to her house and brought back her magnifying glasses to spot all the fairies. Once back in the forest, Lulu still couldn't spot any fairies. Lulu then made a potion that made anything big. The potion worked. It made the tooth fairies big. Lulu talked to the tooth fairies and asked them why they collected teeth from people. Pink and Red, by number 13, revised by Cielo Rojas. The story takes place in the magical forest. All the fairies live in the magical forest. Lulu, the main character, is a curious 8-year-old with black hair and brown eyes. The Tooth Master, the king of the magical forest and the king of all fairies. Toothmaster. The Toothmaster is evil and hates all humans. The Toothmaster puts a spell on the magical forest which causes Lulu to get lost in the forest. It was a sunny morning in Washington. Lulu asked herself, what do fairies do with the teeth they collect? Lulu wants to find Pink and Red, the most known fairies in the magical forest. Lulu wants to ask Pink and Red her main question. What do tooth fairies do with the teeth they collect? The Bush of Wonders. Lulu finds the magical bush which leads Lulu into the magical forest. Once in the forest, Lulu tries to look for Pink and Red in the magical forest. Lulu then realizes that the fairies are too small to spot. Lulu goes back home and gets magnifying glasses. Once back in the forest, Lulu realizes that the magnifying glasses don't work at all to spot the fairies. She then decides to go back home and create a potion that makes anything big. Lulu comes back to the magical forest with the potion. The Tooth Fairy sees Lulu in the forest and puts a spell on the forest, which causes Lulu to get frightened and lost. Lulu runs and accidentally drops the potion on a big patch of pink and red roses, which causes the roses to grow big and tall. Pink and Red suddenly pop out of the huge rose bush. Pink had pink eyes and pink hair. Red, on the other hand, had red eyes and red hair. Pink and Red try to help Lulu find her way out of the forest safe. The fairies explain why the Tooth Master is afraid of humans or why he put a spell on the forest when he saw Lulu. As Lulu is about to leave, she asks Pink and Red her main question. What do tooth fairies do with the teeth they collect? Pink and Red say, we plant the teeth underground which give us fairies more life. Pink and Red hug Lulu and give Lulu magical wings. They also give Lulu a special wand which contains spells. Pink, Red, and Lulu head back home flying happily ever after.